Hi, my name is Dominique Jones, and I'm a student at the University of South Alabama, class EDM 310. Today, I'm interviewing Ms. Robinson. So how long have you been a teacher?
I have been teaching for 22 years. I've taught in Mobile County, and I've also taught in Ohio. I've done 20 years in Mobile County, and I did 2 years in Ohio, and I am a graduate from the University of South Alabama, so it's nice being here with you too.
Oh. So what grade do you teach now?
First grade.
Okay. Have you taught any other grades?
Yes, I've taught first, second, and third.
Okay. Do you prefer a grade to teach?
I prefer first grade, although I like second and third, but I prefer first. I'm certified to teach first through sixth.
So you teach in an inner city school, right?
Yes.
Do you like it?
I love it. It's challenging, but I love it.
Have you ever worked in a non-inner city school before?
Yes, I taught for 2 years in a non-inner city school.
Out of state, right?
Yeah, it was out of state in Ohio.
Okay. Are there any differences?
Well, yeah, there's a big difference. Mostly in your inner city schools, you'll have children that are from lower socioeconomic backgrounds, and some of their parents are, not well educated, so, they have a very difficult time of helping the children, and then because they're economic children, they're low level, they have a difficult time of buying the children the school supplies and different things that they need to assist them in school. Whereas when I taught in Ohio, which was a non-inner city school, these were children who, parents were doctors and lawyers, so whatever they needed, they had. And, they were exposed to more things outside of the school. They got to go on vacation to Paris and different places, so they was exposed to more things than most of your inner city school children. So, it's challenging for inner city children because they come with a lot of baggage. They come with a lot of problems that they have to deal with at home, and sometimes they'll bring it to school and it interferes with them being able to learn. But, I love it. It's challenging, but, I love it. I wouldn't change it.
So are the student behaviors any different?
Yes, because like I said, a lot of children from inner city schools, they have problems that they have to deal with that's at home that has nothing to do with school. So a lot of times they bring that with them, and just like it interferes with their academics, it also interferes with their behavior. So they tend to act out more aggressively than some children in your non-inner city schools, because a lot of times they get to really be children. They don't go home and have to deal with a lot of problems that a lot of your inner city children have to deal with.
Okay. I see you have a smart board.
Yes.
So all Mobile County schools have smart boards?
Yes, all Mobile County public school system classrooms have smart boards.
Okay. I know my teacher was telling me Baldwin County has iPads.
Yes.
So what about your school?
No, we don't have iPads. Now, some schools in Mobile County have iPads because the schools did fundraisers or they wrote grants and they were able to purchase the iPads for every teacher, but we don't have iPads here.
Oh, would you like to have iPads in the class?
I would love to have one in the classroom because I have a personal iPad, but I would love to have one in the classroom as well. But unfortunately, I don't have one yet.
What about the smart board? Do you like the smart board?
Yes, I do, and there are times that I don't like it. I like it because it's bigger and the children can go up and interact with it. They can move things this place and that place, and then they can also build and create things and watch it, being made on a smart board. But just like technology is technology, some days it might work and some days it may not work. As long as it's working, I'm fine with it.
Okay. Do you have any regrets teaching in the inner city school?
No, none whatsoever. After doing this is what I wanted to do. I was inspired from another teacher, and being in the business now for 20 plus years, I wouldn't change it. Because I get to expose my inner city children to things that they wouldn't normally be exposed to, whereas a non-inner city school child would. So I love what I do.
So do you have any advice?
To you as a future teacher?
Yes.
My advice to you would be to go into your classroom and find out what works for you and what works for your children, and be you. And, people will give you advice. If I was you, I'll do this, I'll do that. Fine, take that advice. And if you feel like it's going to work for you and your children, then try it. But you have to find out what works for you and what works for your children, and make sure you give them everything that you can give.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time.
You're more than welcome.